Oh, we're live.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. How are you today? Did you just wake up?
No.
Do anything fun today?
No. Work.
You do that still.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice. Should you be doing that before everyone's watching you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I put on my face before we get on here. One of us is professional. I'll let them decide.
Hi, Krimti Kendi. Hi, Karen. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Sharon. All the girls.
And Stephanie and Ashley. I love the bow tie. I don't. It's your bow tie. Did you have that? You didn't have that shirt on
No.
earlier today.
Mm-mm.
It's nice.
Thank you. I bought this.
Did you tie that yourself?
Yeah. Well, it's just a ribbon.
Did you have to watch YouTube videos to learn how to tie it?
No, it's not a bow tie. It's just a bow.
Oh, okay.
I bought this.
Did you tie that yourself? Yeah. Delayed.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, Jason, Trisha, Ashley, Stephanie. Hello.
And Steve from Florida.
Did we send out the those giveaway roses? Steve's getting one.
Except, yeah, Steve's went. There's two. You had to pick them.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
I need to do that. I'll do that tomorrow. If you want to give away from us and you're waiting for me to pick, I'll pick tomorrow.
Thank you, Trisha. As are you, I'm sure.
I feel like I have food in my teeth.
Yeah.
I just ate, like I scarfed half a sandwich because I haven't eaten today. I do that. Okay. So we have some good stuff to talk to you about. We're waiting for, hi, Jason. We are waiting for
the tea.
The tea. I don't know if I have
ready
tea.
For the tea.
I don't know if I have any tea, but I am excited that we have so much going on. So we have so much going on this month. This month is a crazy month. It's wild. So many of the roses that we propagated this time last year, so meaning like Gracie's Secret Garden and some of the stuff I know many of you have been waiting for, are finally ready. And so yeah, we're gonna be able to offer those finally, which is really exciting. My top is old. It is from 2024 Allison Olivia.
Hey, it's not as old as my top, which is probably from
I bought this with Cole. I bought this in Dallas with Cole and Raul.
That's pretty.
Campbell.
You have this little bit of color up here and up here. The butterflies.
I know. That's
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, you got them on your back too.
Yeah, it's like silk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's very girly.
Classy.
Yeah. Thank you, Eleni. All right. I didn't ask Jenny about giving any roses away today, but I won't make like an official announcement of a giveaway, but we won't pick on the live. We will though go through the comments and choose a few of you to give away some exciting roses that we're launching this month. So just make sure you comment, and then we will, I don't know what they'll be yet. So I'll have to check with Jenny on that. She decides, but we will go through the comments of this live and we'll pick a few of you to give away some great roses. Yeah.
It sounds like a wonderful plan.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Would you be able to ask Jenny how much left we have of like some of the coveted Austins, like Jude the Obscure and Brother Cadaffel and some of that stuff that we had a little bit of a like Falstaff or the Prince. Okay. So I can let them know.
She's probably texting on here, so she can text me back.
I want to let you know that our 25% off sale ends tonight. And so I want to give you, like, I know some of you maybe have been like thinking about like Jude the Obscure and some of those like rare Austins that we are not going to be able to offer again. I'm so sorry. They're one-time shot. So like Prince, Falstaff, Brother Cadaffel, Eglantine, Jude, of course. I want to make sure that we let you know how many we have left of those if you want to go ahead and get those. Brother Cadaffel is literally a peony, but it's a rose. Like it smells so good and it opens like this beautiful like clamshell. It's so beautiful. It is a big plant though, I will tell you that. And that's not a bad thing, but just know that like Brother Cadaffel, maybe I'll go to the nursery and show you the plants there. They're 6 feet tall, they're big, they're bushy. Actually, Brother Cadaffel would be a good one to maybe peg because it throws long arms and you could peg and then get more bloom out of the bloom cycles. It's such a gorgeous rose. And I put one aside for myself. I put one aside for myself for our new house because I don't want to lose that rose. So, hi. Yeah. So if we'll get some like final quantities on that.
I think she's looking.
Yeah.
I have not heard back yet.
Yeah, she's probably looking. We'll get some final quantities on those so that you can know because we're not going to have those roses again. They are discontinued, at least from us. They're discontinued. So, oh, there's Leo. Leo's here. He's bringing us some roses. Sorry, Leo always kind of arrives like right after the live starts because he leaves work at 3:30 and so. Ooh, Denise says, thank you for. You're welcome. Thank you for buying them. Oh, I know. Jude is so good. I said like last week on one of my Instagram stories, if we could bottle the scent of Jude and like just spray it all over ourselves, we would all be like the best smelling people in the world. So beautiful. I love the scent of that rose. It's so deep. It's so romantic and true rose. It's such an incredible scent. Hi, Jill. Yeah, just comment. Okay, so our 25% off sale ends tonight. So I want to let you know about any roses that are like close to selling out so you can make those choices. Hi, Megan Herndon. Oh my gosh, so many of you from like last year. Hi, Oksana. Oh my gosh, so many people from last year. Okay, so I have bad news about Sharifa Asma. I'm supposed to always be like really honest with you guys. So I'm just going to spill the beans and let you know because I've been told that consumers love honesty. So Sharifa Asma was part of our David Austin program this year. But unfortunately, the stock that the nursery had rose mosaic virus. And so they were assessing it and making sure that it really did have, they thought it had rose mosaic virus. It did. And so they didn't propagate Sharifa Asma for us. They just didn't do it. And so we're not going to be able to offer that rose. Now I still have healthy Sharifa Asmas. So maybe at some point we could go back to David Austin and say, okay, now we have a healthy plant and can we prop from it? But right now the plants that, the nursery had that were like the mother stock, they developed virus. And so they weren't able to prop off of them. So I know it makes me sad. It makes me so sad. And the other one, there are two. The other one that fell into that category was Evelyn. So Evelyn also came up with virus and they decided, and virus can happen like in the rose field when they're being grown originally. They can happen, it can just happen like it's part of growing roses, especially when you have a lot of roses growing together. So it happened. So Evelyn and Sharifa Asma were not propagated because they showed virus. So it's really important to us like that we only offer you healthy roses. And when I found out that Sharifa and Evelyn came up with virus and they didn't even bother propagating them, I was like really gut punched. Honestly, I was a little mad. I wasn't mad at like our growers, but I was just mad because I know so many of you have been waiting for those roses and they were like actually really big part of our like launches this year to offer those. And they were going to be available in large quantities, but We couldn't grow them with virus for you. And like, Ryan and I have been through it with other growers and like receiving unhealthy plants. And so we did not want to sell you any plants that we thought could possibly or most likely did have virus. So I'm so sorry. No Evelyn and no
Yeah.
Although we do have a little itty bit of Evelyn potted roses that are healthy, but there's like so few. I'd have to talk to Heidi and Jenny and see if it's even worth like a handful of people getting them.
Did they come from our?
Yeah, they came from us. Yeah, our stock. They're from last year, but the stock that the nursery had was not healthy. So anyway, we have a little itty bitty. Yeah, I know it's such a bummer, but you know what? I was told to always be really honest with you guys and let you know when these things happen.
Do not be concerned about the state Sharifas from last summer.
No. Don't be concerned about those.
Crop.
Different crop. Totally different. Yeah. The nursery would not have sold us those estate Sharifa asthmas last summer if they weren't healthy. And it's the same nursery that is telling us now that they're not going to prop off their Sharifa asthmas. So yeah, I know it is the way it is, but Heidi wants me to have full transparency with you guys always. And so we're just letting you know that is the case. But here's,
Heidi's on. Did you see that?
I saw Heidi's on, but here's the thing. We have so many amazingly healthy roses. Like, that's just 2 varieties. It's like, doesn't even matter, right? We have so many incredible, really, really healthy roses that we have for you. So you guys would rather get some other rose, even though you don't know yet that they're going to be coveted. I know those 2 are super coveted, but we don't want to give you unhealthy roses. Lilius, yes. I'm working on that. I knew you were going to ask, and I actually asked Heidi about that today. So those are actually ready to go. So I'll get with Heidi on that.
Did you see Jenny's
response?
Here.
Yes. Okay. So Jenny wants you guys to know, and these are like end of the end. No more. Jude the Obscure, 100 left. That's it. We will not have that rose again. Falstaff, 32 left. Again, we will not have it again. That was a special permission rose that we got to grow. The Princess sold out, which I suspected. Brother Cadaffel, it looks like we have like around 100 left-ish. That's what I'm seeing. Bosco Bell, only 30. I think Bosco Bell will have again in the future because that's a current rose that David Austin's offering. So I'm sure we will. Although Bosco Bell, let me tell you. Oh, so Debbie, what sizes? Jude and Falstaff and Brother Cadaffel are number 1s. And it looks like we have 7 estate Brother Cadaffel, but I didn't even know we sold estates of that rose. So I'm not sure. And then Bosco Bell is a rose that we will continue to have as like an estate rose. But however, Bosco Bell has such incredibly high demand, like really high demand. And I know that there's always scarcity with that rose. So like there is way more demand than there are people, or there's more people that want it than there are plants available. So the fact that we still have 30 left and it's July is kind of incredible, to be honest. Very, very unexpected. So if you are on that is one of David Austin's best roses is Bosco Bell. It's so fragrant. It's so happy. It's like jubilant. It's so happy and sweet and cute and big, deep, very fragrant, gorgeous flowers. Gorgeous, beautiful. So 30 left on that. And the Mary Rose, only 19. And Mary Rose, I believe, is a 1 gallon too. So getting low on the David Austins for sure. All right. Jenny does see that there are estate Brother Cadaffel in the system. So I don't know. Heidi will check that out. We'll let you know. Yeah, that would be awesome. Save me one of those. That is such an incredible rose. You guys, it literally opens like a clamshell. It looks like a peony. The color is incredible. It's like this mid pink. It's not warm. It's not cool. It's just like this beautiful mid pink. It reminds me like a little bit of our Heloise, to be honest. Like the petal formation is a little bit different, but the fragrance is incredible on that one. And it wants to climb because it's one of those like Austins that throws long arms. So I think you could peg it. It would be a good pegger.
Okay.
Let's get one and peg it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's like the update on the David Austins. So, but that sale is going to end tonight at midnight Pacific time. So, will Smoogie become available? Smoogie. Yes, we have Smoogie growing right now with our bare root grower, and they will be harvested at the end of this year. So we have a whole beautiful crop of Japanese roses that are being grown out in the Central Valley. I think Heidi is actually, no, she's not. Heidi's coming here this week, and we're going to do some production planning for next year. So if you guys have ideas of like what you want, make a post in the group, because Heidi reads the group, and like let Heidi know, because that's why she's coming here this week. She's going to spend 2 full days basically doing production planning with me and our growers. So that's really exciting. And then Heidi's going to be back in 2 weeks. And then we are having a managers meeting, but then we are going up to our grower. So we're going to take a peek at our bare roots that are growing up in the Central Valley, Bakersfield area, and we'll check out our Japanese roses. So we have a beautiful crop of exclusive Japanese roses up there. We have caramel antique, romantic antique, some surprises that Heidi threw in there. So Heidi and I, Ryan, probably Jenny, hopefully Jenny, if she can get away. Jenny lives like so far. We can go up and we will get you guys like an update and maybe take some field photos and let you know like how these babies are growing. So, but they're going to be harvested at the end of this year, like December or January. So super exciting.
Yeah.
So excited. And they're all clean stock, which is the best part about it. All clean stock. That's what we want. We want clean roses for you. Okay. So that is the 25 off sale, and the mix and match 1 gallon. So remember last week I showed you a bunch of 1 gallon roses that, and I will get to the Jalbert roses in a minute. That's more of a topic for Heidi to talk about because she is working closely with Brad and with Heirloom on the Jalbert roses. So I don't know anything until Heidi knows, but I know Heidi is having meetings with them and discussing the timing on when we are going to launch the ones we have ready. The good news for you all is that we have lots that are ready to go, homes to you. Heidi's just working on the details of when that's going to happen. So she's got it. It's going to happen. And they look beautiful. They're gorgeous. I showed you guys a little sneak peek, I think, like last week. So they're right there, and they're very healthy. Very, 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 very healthy. Love them. Okay. So Heidi's mix and match page for our 1 gallons, and we have about 111 1 gallon roses. That is going to be live again tomorrow. And the way that works is that every time you move up a box, you save money. So you go from like the singleton you still pay shipping, but the 2-pack, the 3-pack, or the 4-pack, you get free shipping and you get price breaks as you go up. So there's really good pricing on the 1 gallons. And the good thing about the 1 gallons is we've been on the fence about the 1 gallons, honestly, because, you know, they're not like as big as our estates, and like we're known for big roses, but the 1 gallons have a nice accessibility price. But also the 1 gallons, because it's summer now, they're looking really good. They're really big. Most of them, like compared to in the spring, the 1 gallons arrive a little smaller because of course they have to cut them back and flush them out. So they're a little smaller. And I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but now that they've grown out again, they're looking really good. The 1 gallons are looking really nice. So starting tomorrow, you can build a mix and match box on our website. It's a really cool interactive portal where you just go in and you like build your box and you get the free shipping. So it's really fun. Heidi worked so hard on it, put so many hours into it. And yeah. And her next thing that she's working on, she is very determined, is to offer you somehow, some way, some shape or form, free shipping on estate roses. I know she and Ryan and like our UPS and our other owners are like crunching all the numbers to try to figure out how we can possibly offer reduced or free shipping on estate roses for you. So Heidi's very busy with all of that. So just know that she's working behind the scenes She's supposed to just be sourcing plants for us. That's her job. She's a horticulturist, but she's also like building out new shopping experiences for you, and also working really hard to figure out how we can get more roses in the box and ship them for free or as little as possible for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're part of that.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're going back to UPS soon to
Ask
see what
for
we can
better
do.
rates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always tell them the more roses we ship, just like any business, the more you ship, the better rates you get. And that's why it's so hard for small businesses to compete and get free shipping, because they just don't have the volume, right? So the bigger the business you are, the lower your rates are. Of course, our product is so enormous. Like these estate boxes, most of you ladies have received them at this point. So you know how they're 40 inches tall by a foot and a foot. So they're big. They're oversized.
And the other ones are 72 inches.
Yeah, the other ones are just ridiculous. The tree
Those are big.
ones, the trees. Speaking of trees, we have some trees we're going to show you. But the first thing we want to talk about, and I feel that like Heidi should have been on this live with me today. We should have coordinated this because I'm going to introduce you to Heidi's baby. And hopefully Heidi can like fill in the comments here. Unless Heidi, you want to get in on this. Like, I don't know what you look like right now, but it doesn't really matter. We're in StreamYard if you want to get in and talk about your babies that we're launching. You're welcome to come on with me because I feel like so inadequate for talking about these roses.
Is she on? Is she on?
She's not going to want to because I'm throwing it on her. But Heidi can like join the chat and like tell you about them. So here's the thing. So Heidi went to Europe when she was working for Star Roses and Plants, and she discovered these roses called the Friendly Roses, Friendly. And they're bred by Mayond, and Mayond actually made them quite successful in Europe. And they're a great, great product. And what's so special about these is that they are true, like biological roses. No, I did not shower today. I know. Heidi, I knew you weren't going to want to get on, but I feel like you are so better positioned to talk about these roses than I am because they're your babies. Heidi fell in love with these roses. Fell in love with them when she saw them in Europe when she was with Mayond. And I don't think she ever thought that like we would be awarded them or anything, but we were. Heidi pursued them. And so these roses are landscape roses, but they also are amazing for cut flowers because they don't look like they last as cut flowers. Can you pull? That's them over there. They don't look like they last as cut flowers, but they do. They do. It's really weird. Honestly, it's crazy like that they like last as cut flowers because they don't look like they do. Well, there's no flowers on that one.
There's some flowers.
You can see the size.
Here. You can't. They're all.
Yeah, I know. They
a
probably
little more.
they probably just deadheaded them. Yeah, they just
did.
they
You can
did.
see
They
the
just cut
thread.
them back. Okay. Anyway, we have really good pictures of this rose. Jenny took professional photos of me and these roses like a month ago when Heidi was here. So we have great photos. So they're called the Friendly Roses, and they are 100% no spray roses. You will not have to spray these roses. They are dog friendly, cat friendly, bird friendly, bee friendly, child friendly. They are really friendly. They're friendly roses.
Good shape.
And they're really cute. Let me show you like what the rosettes look like. Oh, we have scissors. Let me
Look at
cut 'em.
that. We're prepared.
Yeah. Well, these are my scissors from last time. I'm going to plant the pink ones at our new house for sure. So you can see the rosettes. They're really cute. The way they unfurl. This is the kind of rose. It's like you got to see it to believe it. Not fragrant, but an incredible cut flower. So like great for filler in your bouquets with like your larger headed roses. No spray, long base life, just one of those roses. The reason that Mayond named them the Friendly Roses is because they are like totally friendly to gardeners because they're no spray. So you don't have to do the work and they just like grow. You can just mow them back with your hedge trimmer. Like you don't have to do like major pruning with these. They're really low maintenance roses. I think they're like, what's so strange about them is that they have done very, very well in Europe, really well in Europe. I asked Heidi about it, and they gave them to us as exclusive. So we have the exclusives here. We have light pink, which I showed you. We have a purple one, but it's actually to me fuchsia, and a red. And these are pollinator plants. So if you want a pollinator garden, these are pollinator roses. Even when we were at the nursery taking photos of these, I kid you not, there were bees in them. It was so crazy. I was like, there's bees around me. We're taking photos. There's bees everywhere. So they're really, really great. And I'm telling you, Heidi saw these in Europe when she was visiting Mayond, and she fell in love with them. Heidi can let you know the zones, but they are own root. I believe their own root. I'm like 99% sure their own root. We have a lot of roses.
Good for borders. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent for borders.
Bushy. And they're not going to defoliate like some like border roses do, because they're no spray. And they're incredible cut flowers. Like you wouldn't think that they're great cut flowers, but they are. Let me tell you, the purple one, it's called purple, but it's more of like a dark fuchsia. In fact, I was saying to Heidi, I was like, well, can we rename it like raspberry? Because it's really not purple. And she's like, no, it's already called purple in Europe. And also we are getting a white. So the white one is growing now at our Better Bear root grower. So we're getting a white version. I know a lot of you are going to want the white. So the white will be next year, not this year. But this year we have the red, the light pink, and the purple, but it's more of like a dark fuchsia. Heidi says zones 5 to 10. So basically all of you can grow this rose. And yes, they are 100% own root, and they're self-cleaning, they're pollinator friendly, and all the things. Don't have to worry about spraying in your backyard. And so we're really excited about them. We did quite a bit of really pretty photos and campaigns around them. So those are going to launch to members tomorrow. And then they'll go live to everyone 2 days later, so Thursday. And also we'll have white next year. And we're just going to build these up. We have some really fun plans for this rose. And so I'm not going to tell you now because plans aren't done, but we have really fun plans for it. And when Heidi first showed me these, I will tell you, I was like, like, okay, it's like a single petal, whatever. But they're really, really pretty as cut flowers, and the bushes are dynamite. Like they are full of foliage.
How big do they get? I'm sorry. If you
They're like mid, like 3.5.
Okay.
They are really, really sweet, and they've surprisingly hold their petals like a champ. It's crazy. I don't even know how they hold their petals. Like single petal roses don't hold their petals. We all know that, right? They're really cool though. So Jenny even really loves the pink one, the light pink. All right. So that's the friendly roses. They're bred by Mayond. They are exclusive to us. And you'll be seeing a lot more of them. So if you don't get them this time, they're not going away. They are Grace Rose Farm exclusive. And like I said, Mayond has put them out all over Europe, and they're doing really well in Europe. Really, really well. Like they sell well, but they are doing really well in gardens. So people are coming back and buying more. So that's good news for all of you. They're going to be in a 3-gallon, right? Is that a 3 or a 2?
That kind of looks like a.
It's either a 2 or a 3.
I'm gonna say a 3.
I think Heidi knows. She'll write it in the comments. But it's a nice size plant. Like this is a good plant. Its own root, grown by our Better Bear root grower in California. So you guys know exactly like where they were grown, and then they were finished by our local nursery. So I think it's either a 2 or a 3-gallon.
The next crop is ready in August.
The next crop. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's a 2-gallon. The 2s and 3s look very similar because some 3s are taller and some are squattier. Don't ask. The whole like nursery container thing is crazy to me because it's not actually by volume. It's weird. So
2 gallons.
Yes, 2 gallons. And we also have a new box that these go in. So you're going to be seeing a lot more 2-gallon and 3-gallon roses because I designed a new box, and we received the boxes last week, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, those are launching tomorrow. And Joanne wants to know, is Ashley being restocked? Okay, here's another big truth. Ashley is not a rose we're going to offer. So it's not patented or trademarked or anything like that, but it's just a rose we're not going to offer. And it's just leave it for that. There's not going to be any Ashley. And the other one I know you guys were asking about, and I asked Heidi about it today because they're at the nursery, is Capri. And we're also not going to sell those. So we have them, but we're not going to sell them. So all about honesty here. So how many boxes do you guys order at a time? Thousands.
Yeah. It just depends on the size of the box.
Yeah.
Obviously, we sell more of like 2 packs than we do 4 packs.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So we'll order more of whatever.
But our goal is to do a lot of the 3-pack and 4-packs with Heidi's new
Yeah.
pricing. So
we've been doing more 3-packs lately.
Yeah.
And 4-packs. So
yeah, that's good.
yeah.
It's working out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Is Heloise being restocked? Yes. Heidi has we have another crop of that growing. And so I think it's going to be ready in the fall. Carrie, that's a good question. Can we give them away? I have asked the same question, so I will find out. I think they could be fun giveaways, but I don't know. I don't know. So, well, I'll talk to Heidi about it. It's really up to her. She's going to be out here on Wednesday, and we'll go take a peek at those roses, and we'll find out. So.
I'd imagine she comes tomorrow night.
Yeah, she comes tomorrow night. Crimty says Heloise color looks bubblegum. No, not really. It has like a warmer, it kind of comes through bubblegum on this screen. But it is, it's the color is incredible. It's mid. It's really crazy. I don't know. It's a beautiful color. Heloise actually reminds me of Ashley. Yes, that's why this whole last year I was calling Heloise better than Ashley. Remember, I kept saying to you guys, like, I have a rose, it's better than Ashley, because I know the demand for Ashley is very high, but Ashley actually isn't a garden rose. Ashley is a florist rose. Alexander Farms, our partner, grows Ashley in the greenhouses. It is a florist rose. And so, with florist roses, we can't even really like offer you a guarantee or warranty because it's a florist rose, right? It's not meant to be grown outside. So Heloise, I called it better than Ashley because it truly is. It's like, kind of looks like Ashley, but it has even more petals and also has the most insane fragrance, like just incredible fragrance. Okay, so here we go. Let me tell you what is coming this week. I think everybody's been waiting.
I've been waiting.
Yeah. Okay. Here, grab.
We got that, and also in the 5-gallon as well.
Okay. What is that? I don't even know that rose.
Well, you asked for it.
Okay, skip that one for now. Go to the other ones. Okay.
Did you ask for this?
I did. Okay, so we have some launches of some 1-gallon roses this week that have been growing. These are all taken from my garden. So last year, about this time last year, we went through with the nursery and we took cuttings of all of my like special garden here in California. Those roses are now dug up and they're with Otto and Sons and they're part of our stock block. So these roses are Gracie's Secret Garden roses. So they are a year old, their own root. Yes, this is a year old. This is how long, even in California, it takes for some of these like rare varieties that are not commercially grown. There's a reason that these aren't commercially grown because they're not like big, vigorous, like boom, boom, boom roses. These are like way more like, these are coveted small batch roses. And yes, this is a year old. We took the material for these a year ago. So this is Traumarie. And it's one that was in the lookbook. And I know a lot of you have been waiting for it. And it goes live on Wednesday, I believe, Wednesday. So this month, you're going to see a lot of Secret Garden roses released. So all those roses that you guys saw me like taking cuttings from last summer with the nursery, they're ready. Finally. I know in the rose world, a year is like no big deal at all. But I know you guys have been waiting a year because I've literally been talking about these plants for a year. So you guys are like, okay, when is she going to stop talking about these Gracie's Secret Garden roses and just sell them already? I know. Anyway, they're finally ready. So this one's got like a nice V. Of course, we'll defoliate it. Just know that these are roses that are not commercially grown. They are not commercially grown. There's a reason they're not commercially grown. So like our like the David Austins and like the hybrid teas and all these roses that we offer, they're commercially grown. So we know like they're going to be big and bulky. And like that is like part of the reason that they've become commercially grown roses, like with our Better Bear grower. This is a small batch rose that is like, what?
Questions about color, fragrance, size.
Jenny's going to type all that in so I can just keep rambling. Can I pick up without defoliation if I am local? Carissa, you can't because we don't want to be like responsible for sending anything unsightly into your garden. But the defoliation is a really good thing. It's actually really, really, really good because when you defoliate a rose and you put it in the ground in its new hole and its new spot, the minute you get in the ground and it settles, it'll leaf right back out. So it's actually a really good thing. So Traumarie is one. There you go. You can take it back. And it's got nice new growth on top. Okay, who are you? Toffee rose. So you guys know that florist rose called Toffee. It was really, really popular like 3-4 years ago with florists. Like all the florists were using Toffee, and it has like beautiful swirls in the middle. Jenny will put in the chat like some stats for each of these roses just so I can keep going. Toffee was an incredibly is still an incredibly popular wedding rose, and this guy gets big. We only had one plant, me and Ryan, and like we propped a lot of plants. So again, all of these roses that we're offering literally came from our house. So hi Brad. Brad, everybody's asking when we're going to start selling your roses. And I told them that you and Heidi and Heirloom are working out all the details. But Brad, if you came down here, you would be so incredibly like jaw dropped at how huge and gorgeous your plants are here. They look so good. I know you sent us a bunch of bare roots kind of late in the season, and we got them into 5-gallon cans. We also saved some for the stock block. They look so amazing. So amazing. So you're going to be really happy with the plants that we're sending out, that you have your name on them. They're your roses. So, but I know you and Heidi and Heirloom are working out all the deets. So everybody's ready. They want your roses. And I'm like, we have them. Okay. So Toffee, incredibly popular florist rose, like just, oh my gosh, like amazing. Very long base life and a big plant, bushy. I love it. But I live in California. So here you go.
All right.
Toffee. And that's a year old. So all these plants were propped a year ago. Ooh, here's a little baby that you guys are going to like. So Victorian Peach, again, propped from my garden, our garden. Sorry, I say me because, so propped from our garden, own root, and they were propped last summer, and now they're ready to go. So they are a year old. Just remember, they're in a 1-gallon and their own root. So, yeah, Toffee is the florist rose that's literally brown, like toffee color. Yeah, it's a really pretty, like if you like that, that color, it's really pretty. And it kind of swirls in the middle. It's really pretty.
How many of these from your garden? Our garden, excuse me. I didn't. From the garden are we releasing on Wednesday?
Cheers to you, Heidi. Well, we're releasing like a lot all month long.
But we're
releasing like 5 varieties or so at a time.
Okay.
So, but we have a whole month. The whole month is full of Gracie's Secret Garden roses.
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July. It's my birthday on July 20th. And we also have some like really fun stuff for you guys. My birthday week, some incredible deals. This has a little bud, 2 little buds on it. So this one is, again, Jenny will put any info you guys need to know. Yves Le Metropole, one of the Yves roses from China. I believe this is a Chinese rose. Again, came from our garden, and the cuttings were taken a year ago. Will we have any in the state sizes in the future? Mel, yes. So one of the things that I'm sure Heidi and Jenny won't care if I tell you this. We are going to move away from growing these special roses in 1 gallons just because it's like they all kind of grow at different rates because, again, they're not commercially available roses. These are oddballs. And Ryan and I own something around 800 varieties of roses that we are going to be working with Grace Rose Farm, our company, to release. Not all of them will get released. We'll go through, we'll pick the best ones, but it will be hundreds. But instead of like growing them like just in the pots, kind of like propping them as they grow, we're going to have them budded onto rootstock and grown in the field. So we will have bare roots in time of a lot of these roses for you. So they're coming, but it's just going to take a little bit of time. But we want to give you like a consistent size plant. And the way we're going to be able to do that is to have them budded for you by our bare root grower. So that's all in the plan. But we have something like 800 varieties of roses. So it's a lot, right?
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot of oddballs.
There's more in our backyard, by the way.
Are they sprouting?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
I didn't. I look at them every day and I'm like, I move them out of the sun. So they're like not getting radiated on. So we gotta deal with those. Okay. Heidi says, we know you like big roses, so we're working towards bigger crops. Yeah, that's exactly it. Is, with the 1 gallons, I'll explain this like as quickly as I can. With the 1 gallons grown from a cutting, they're all going to grow at different speeds, and they're all going to kind of be like, if you look at them, when you have all these varieties, they're going to be like mix-moshed, right? Like, because they're not commercially available roses where they've been studied for years. And like the growers know that commercially grown roses grow at this speed, right? And so they all have that uniformity, right? These roses are all oddballs. They're weirdos. They're like, you know what I mean? So we're going to bud these roses so that we have consistency in size and shape. And so we can tell you like, hey, this is going to be the size of the rose you're going to get. It's going to be a lot better for you over time. So that's something that we're working on, and we'll be there. But we have all this stock, this great stock. I mean, it's priceless. So
it just takes time.
Everything takes time. Have you seen our stock block though?
Yeah, it's big.
You can't even walk through it.
I know. I don't.
I'm like, Heidi wants us to do inventory, and I'm like, I can't even walk through it because we put mature plants into these 25-gallon cans, and they're like I can't even walk through there. Like,
are they going to move them all over for us? So
I think we're going to convince them that we need all of our stock together. Yeah, we'll work on that. That's something we'll talk about. But yeah, we have so many roses, so many varieties. And yeah, they are growing really fast. So they're like, it's just a big hot mess over there of roses. Not in a bad way, but a good way. Will there be enough new Mayon exclusives for the members? Yeah, there should be. We have a nice crop. Yeah. And like Heidi said, there are always more coming. The exclusives, always more coming. They will not stop. So between bare root and own root gallons or estates, they'll always be in rotations. So if you don't get them this time, you might get it. Yeah, August, or you might get it in the fall. Like we'll always have a rotation. So good stuff, really good stuff. Okay.
Those were on your list.
I don't know anything about these.
Well, why was it on the list?
I don't know. Maybe Heidi, can you tell them about opening night? Because it's not a secret garden rose. So I'm a little I'm miffed as to why it was on my list. But there's a rose called Opening Night that we're launching this week too. And we have 1 gallon.
This is so big.
I know, it's like, hi. We have 1 gallons and we have estates. It's not a secret garden rose, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but we have it. Maybe Heidi can tell you all what it is. Heidi says we have 50 to 75 of the friendly roses, but we have more in production. So don't worry. The exclusive roses are always in production. That's what Heidi does. She makes sure that we always have plants in production. Okay, what's this? I'm just looking. Okay.
Bring them forward.
Oh my gosh. So this is what, here, me, you're just sitting there, dude.
Well, I'm watching the show.
Okay, you guys remember Ryan is 6'8", 6'8". Ryan, righty tighty.
Yeah.
Can you stand up next to her? Bring her a little bit closer. This is Princess Charlene DeMonico Climber. She's like heading into year 5, probably, like 4 to 5. She's a big girl. So that's Princess Charlene DeMonico Climber. And Ryan is 6'8". So it can tell you how big it is. It is a big plant. Of course, it's in the pot, but it's actually like way down there in the pot.
Yeah.
See that? Like it's only like, it's really deep in the pot. So that's Princess Charlene DeMonico Climber. You know, we love Princess Charlene, and we turned her into a climber. It was like kind of by accident, actually. Princess Charlene DeMonico has never been sold as a climber, but we were at the nursery last 2 years ago. I don't remember. And yeah. And I said to the nursery owner, I was like, somebody put Princess Charlene DeMonico on a stake and tied her up. And they were like, no, that's something else. I was like, oh, no. I know that foliage. That's Princess Charlene DeMonico. So I went over to it and I was like, this is Princess Charlene DeMonico. Like somebody, like it got kind of like, it got put in the climber section of the nursery with a big stake in the middle and the green tape by accident, like at bare root season. And so I said, bing, ding, 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 ding. You know me, like I'm always like.
You're always ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. I was like, oh, Princess Charlene DeMonico. We need to make her a climber. We need to like, let it climb because this rose wants to climb. Like it loves to be tall. And I've seen Princess Charlene DeMonico climb when you espalier it. So we told the nursery a year ago to take part of our crop. They were growing a crop of those for us. Yes, it does fit into a box, Jason. We have a box that's 72 inches tall. Fortunately
Yes.
and unfortunately.
I do not fit in that box.
Yeah, it's like a good thing that we have a box that big, but it's also like a bad thing because it's like they're so big.
Well, the trees fit in there.
I know. It's just so big. It's like
It is a big box.
Huge box.
And it's heavy.
Yeah. So Princess Charlene DeMonico, I said to the nursery, I was like, stick stakes in a couple hundred or whatever of our plants and let's grow them as climbers for people. Like, especially for like the East Coasters where the plant may grow slower and like, it may take you may get what's like fatigued waiting for the plant to grow into a climber. So we're kind of like doing the extra year or 2 of work for people. So that's Princess Charlene DeMonico Climber over here. And she's a big girl. She's looking good. She wants to go in the ground. Like this is about as long as you really can leave a plant that size in a 5-gallon container. Like if we were a nursery where you guys came and shopped from us, we would have moved this plant to like a 10 or a 15 by now because it's so big. But as long as it gets purchased really soon and put in the ground, it's going to be happy. Yeah. So once they get that tall and gangly, you want to give them more soil. So,
Did Heidi talk about opening night?
Heidi, did you talk about opening night? Will you ever get David Austin Danahue? I think so. I think they reserve some of the new roses just for themselves for the first couple of seasons, which is totally what they should do. So we'll probably get it like a little bit later. So we are, however, I believe getting a couple pre-releases from several different rose companies, breeders this coming bare root season. So some really, and I've seen one of them and I loved it. I was like, we were walking the field and I was like, I want that as an exclusive. And they're like, oh, you can't have an exclusive. We're going to release it, but you can have it as a pre-release. So I was like, okay, that's good. So really, really beautiful rose. Gorgeous rose.
Fifi would say, you'll take it and you'll be happy.
You would know if you got out of the car last time that we were at the rose fields, but you were sitting in the car. It was so hot. Oh my gosh.
I'm fine waiting.
Lou Coronado, what about Augusta Louise? No, we're not going to offer Augusta Louise. Not right now. We have so many other roses that are that we're going to be focusing on. So, Peter Bill's roses. Maybe let me talk to Heidi. Let's talk to Heidi and find out. Okay.
Want more?
Yeah, let's show them Sally Holmes, maybe. And then we have these little babies that we'll show them. Heidi, I'm drinking Diet Coke for you. I was shopping the other day and I saw a t-shirt that says Diet Coke on it and it has a bow. Like, you know, I love bows. I got it for Heidi. I'm gonna give it to her when she gets here on Wednesday. I think Pompanella Fairy Tale is going to be coming from us. I know we have it in stock block. So we'll see. Okay, Sally Holmes. Ryan, why don't you talk about Sally Holmes? Because we've grown this rose a long time.
This is one. It still looks big, but one bush will get humongous.
It will eat your house.
It will be a house eater. We have two. I'm looking directly at them, and they are probably both of them. They're not staked. They're not climbing on anything. They're just grown and expanding on their own, and they're probably about 15 feet in width.
Oh yeah,
maybe
easily.
20.
He's staring at them right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at them, and it's just they're amazing. They are huge.
Yeah,
they're for climbers. They bloom a lot too.
Yeah,
they do. For florists.
They always wanted us to cut our Sally Holmes for them, and I was like, no, it's gonna shatter.
You can cut these long canes that will have several sprays of these beautiful.
Yeah.
Bring one off, but one long cane will have, I don't know,
bunch of flowers. Yeah.
A lot of flowers. But let's see. You can see.
Sally Holmes. So at our last farm,
yes,
in Los Olivos, San Ynez, we had a brown 3-rail fence, and it was brown. You know, you guys know I don't like brown. It was like brown, right? Like brown, like that brown. But they had attached the wire to it already, the hog fencing.
Yeah.
And I wanted to paint that brown fence because I did not like the brown at all. But I also was like, I don't want to remove all the hog fencing because that's a whole job in itself.
Did we do the fence?
No, it came like that because they had it for their horses.
That's right. We had to.
Yeah. So instead, because I really wanted to paint that because the brown was so unsightly, but instead we planted Sally Holmes on it. And Sally Holmes like literally covered it. Like covered the 3-rail fence completely. You barely even saw the brown. It was like full and like perfect. So Sally Holmes covered, we had like a run of about 100 and 100 maybe. It was between our front gate. It was like our property was like long and skinny. So we had a long driveway and we had 100 feet to one side, 100 feet to the other side. And we covered that entire rail fence with estate size, like 5-gallon Sally Holmes. And we never saw that ugly fence again. Never saw it. It was gone.
It was kind of a shady area too.
A little bit. It had those like sycamores.
Yeah.
Had some sycamores.
They were kind of under trees a
little bit. The sycamores though, like, I don't know, they weren't in the greatest shape, but yeah. No. Hi, Cassie. Morgan, look, it's your cat. Cassandra. Barn kitty. Barn kitty. Because she's pees in the house. Naughty kitty.
Naughty kitty.
So Sally Holmes is a great one, and the plants are big. So this is like if you buy Sally Holmes right now, this is what you'll get.
Yeah, that would grow in the same box as the Charlie.
Yeah. Somebody chime in on Sally Holmes in hot and humid, deep south, please, because I don't know. I can't speak to that. All right, let's grab a tree. Grab that tree right there.
I think.
What?
Before we do that, we're missing a small deco tree.
It's right there.
No.
They only brought one.
Yeah, they're supposed to be the popcorn.
Well, they didn't bring it.
Leo marked it on his worksheet.
Yes, he did. Oh, she's grooming herself like this, Morgan. Taxi.
We did have that.
Oh.
So we did have it as 2 gallons.
Oh, okay. We had Danahue over the winter
As,
when we were shipping from Pride's Corner Farms. So, okay. Colette is also unreal. Oh, Colette is just, oh,
where is that?
Colette is like the, can you please get me that,
Yeah, I'm looking. See,
that rose tree?
it's on there.
Colette,
And Leo marked it off when we got it in. He didn't bring it.
we don't have her with us, but I'm just saying I love Colette. Such a good rose. Oh my gosh. Incredible rose. Absolutely like perfection rose. Okay, grab her. What is she? Is that Our Lady of Guadalupe?
Yes, it is. And she smells nice.
Mm-hmm. We'll do this first. Okay.
Let's do this.
These are our little deco tree. You got to be careful with these because they like to fall out of the pots.
Yeah. Although we got roots on the bottom here.
Oh, it has roots coming through?
I think so.
Oh, good.
It's got mud.
Yeah, good. These are our deco trees. This is Cutie Pie, little Cutie Pie. We have this one, Life's Little Pleasures, Tumbleweed, and Gourmet Popcorn. And I think we have a Sunblaze as well. They are on like super special for $59. So,
and they can stay in this pot, right?
Yeah. They can, but if they want to give it more space, that would be preferable. But yeah, they can. Yeah.
They can grow it on their patio.
Yeah. Do you guys defoliate these when you ship them?
Yeah.
You do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Defoliate
It's a
them.
lot of work. There's a lot of foliage on those. These like miniature roses, there's a lot more foliage on these guys. Feel bad for our workers. Anyway, those are $59. And I will tell you this, like we paid almost that for them. So they're like, it's the end of them. It's all we have left. We just want them to go to homes. So we have a few left. What did Gracie find? I don't know. What did I find? Okay. This is a great rose. This rose is called Our Lady of Guadalupe. I sent this rose to Cole and Raul in Dallas a couple years ago as a tree rose, and they absolutely love it. It's an incredible rose. I did a Facebook video, or maybe you guys know, like when you have your hair up in a ponytail all day, it starts to give you like the ponytail headache. Do you know? Can you relate?
It's the worst.
Can you relate?
Back
It's like my head is like, it's all pulling on my head. Okay. I did a video. I think maybe Jenny is running it as a Facebook ad. I hope she is, or she's going to be. And it was like, if you've never grown a rose before and you just want a really pretty rose for your landscape, it's this one, Our Lady of Guadalupe. So it's always in flower. It's always like in flower or bud, always like it, unless it's winter, obviously. Right. But we have this in bushes and it's an incredible rose. So I love it. Our Lady of Guadalupe blooms so much. She posted photos today. Oh. That's good. Yeah, I know. Are we frozen? No, we're not. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, can you grab that other climber back there?
Yes.
And then I want you to show them the roots of some of these David Austin roses.
What do you want me to do now? What do you want, the climber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my head. This is America. This is the parent rose for Pearly Gates, which is a rose that I love. And it's an incredible one. I know some of you grow this rose and you've talked about it before. So it's beautiful. And this is a nice climber. Most of the plant is about 4 and a half feet or so, but it's got a whole new shoot growing on top. So Heidi, do you have Ambridge? I think we have Ambridge growing. I'm pretty sure. Soon. Also, I want to let you know that our Abraham Darbies and our Jubilee celebration are going to be ready really soon too. So those are growing, and those are going to, I know like every time I come on lives, you guys are asking about those two, and they're going to be ready soon. So they will be ready pretty soon here, maybe this month. I don't know. It's up to Heidi. I feel like everyone needs America right now. It's America 250. Yeah. What size is Jubilee? 1 gallon, own root. Yes. Heidi, where's Ambridge? We don't have it online yet, right? It's coming? I love, Trisha, I love
Me.
Pearly Gates. Love Pearly Gates. Like, such a good rose. Like, Christian knocked it out with that one. It is such an incredible rose. So incredible. So Abraham Darby, let's just talk about Abraham Darby for a second. So Abraham Darby is discontinued from like David Austin for now. Maybe they'll bring it back. We got special permission to grow Abraham Darby. Ours are own root. Let me tell you something about Abraham Darby. If Cindy's on here, maybe she can like back me up on this because she grows a lot of it. Abraham Darby is like a slow starter. So our plants are like literally a year old, but it's a slow starter. Once you get in the ground and start feeding it, it will shoot up, whatever. So Abraham Darby, like I know we sold some estate roses of Abraham Darby and people were like, this was earlier this year. They were like, is this really an estate rose? Is it really like 3 years old? And I was like, yes, get it in the ground. You'll see what I mean, because they're own root. They are own root. So, just, you got to give Abraham Darby. It's just one of those roses that you have to give more time, like Eden, right? So Eden, I'm looking at our Edens right now. Ryan, let's turn this around and show them real quick. Like
You can take that out.
our Edens are,
Don't go too far.
I'm not, they're massive up against our barn. For the first year, they literally did nothing. They were just like, and we planted them as estate roses. They were like, and they do get a lot of shade there, which is, but anyway, you just got to keep them in the ground. You got to keep them fertilized, keep them watered, and they will shoot off. So Abraham Darby is much like Eden in that respect. So you just know you got to give it time. It doesn't mean that it's like a bad plant or too young or that we sold you a plant that's not the age we're telling you it is. It just means it's one of those roses like Eden that you got to get it in the ground and you got to nurture it. And then once it establishes, game over. Like you're just going to be cutting tons and tons of roses and it's beautiful, but you got to give it time. So it's just one of those ones that it's worth it. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. But I did check on Abe Darby today, and I think about 50% of our crop is ready to go. So hopefully Heidi, and 50% of our Jubilee celebration crop is ready to go. So hopefully Heidi will get those live for you guys soon. And then if they sell out, just know that the next will be ready like in the fall, because we have about 50 ready now. Not 50 plants, 50%. It's a lot more than 50 plants. Don't worry. It's a lot. We have a ton of Abraham Darby and a ton of Jubilee celebration because we listened to you and you all said, grow a lot of Abraham Darby and a lot of Jubilee celebration. So we did. But we'll have some ready like this month and then some ready in the fall. What do you think?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I like those two roses.
I know. You love Jubilee.
Jubilee's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Just the shape of the plant. The scent's amazing. And the flower is amazing, but the shape of the plant is.
That's another one. If we could just throw Jubilee like in a scent machine and make perfume out of it. I mean, it's so incredible. Yeah. Like any woman, any of these women especially, would just love to bathe in Jubilee celebration. It's just such an incredible rose. And Ryan likes Jubilee celebration so much that when we sold our last farm, we had a lot of Jubilee celebration like around our landscaping. And I kind of knew that the buyers weren't, not this farm, the last one. I knew the buyers weren't like gardening people. And so we dug out all of our Jubilee celebration and replaced them with like a rose called Simplicity Pink. Actually, I was going to say a rose called Simplicity Pink, because I didn't want to give them my Jubilees. Because I was like, what if we move away and then they bulldoze this whole area and just bulldoze my rose bushes. Like, how sad would that be?
They did do some.
They did. They bulldozed a ton of our rose bushes. They bulldozed like all these rare roses.
Don't tell. You're going to make people scream.
I know. It doesn't matter. They're lovely people. They're lovely people. They did what they needed to do to the property to make it their own.
We will do.
Exactly. But I was not about to leave Jubilee Celebration. We took her with us.
And where are they now?
Where are they now?
Yeah, the Jubilee.
They're in our stock block.
Oh, they're still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We didn't get rid of them.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
Oh, no, I have actually. I've given some away.
Yeah, I know.
In giveaways. So some of you guys actually have our Jubilees. Whenever I like said for means digging up a Jubilee celebration for different winners for like during Bear Root season, that was stuff I sent off to you guys. But I still have some, and they're in our stock block. So and they're healthy. But anyway, we took them with us. I was like. We took them with us. I was not about to leave one of our favorite roses. So
thank you. I appreciate that. It's just the shape of the plant. It's like this,
it's like
this big pillow that
they're very like voluminous,
Mm-hmm.
like voluptuous, and they like hang beautifully.
Yeah,
such a good rose. We used to grow a lot of it for florists. Whenever we brought Jubilee Celebration in, to the processing room, like when Fermin would like drive the gator and like back it up into the processing room in the barn, and he would have a whole basket of Jubilee Celebration or bucket. I would just be like, like that rose was like one of those roses that like every bucket he was able to cut, I just like salivated over. I was like, like that's like gold to me. Like I almost didn't want to sell them because they're just like, so such a good rose. So anyway, we have beautiful, healthy Jubilee Celebrations, and Heidi will get some of those online for you guys this month. And then the second half that are still growing, we'll get those online for you, like probably early to mid fall. So yeah, exciting stuff. Can you just show them some of the roots of these estate roses that I had the employees pull?
What about?
Yeah, Jubilee Celebration is a more than one type of rose. That's like a multiples. That's like a 3, 5, 7 kind of rose. It's a really good one. Like there's not that many roses that I always like tell gardeners that they need multiples of, because I want everyone to experience like so many different roses. And I know most people have very limited space. Everyone has a capacity, whether you have a lot of acreage or you have a balcony, everybody has a capacity that they can take on. And so, but that's one that I'm like 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, it's worth it. It's a one that's worth it. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to find something. The roots aren't coming out the bottom, so I can pull it out.
Oh, the roots are coming out the bottom.
Yeah.
Get this one.
And I don't have gloves on.
Okay, never mind. The roots are coming through the bottom of the David Austin pots. So anyway, they're too big to. They're all so well rooted that he can't really pull them out. So,
but
they're nice big bushy plants. This is Imogen. It's a pale whitish yellow, but it's like super light. Yeah, that's a thorny one. Whew.
Another reason I wasn't about.
I know. We got like the thorniest ones here. So anyway,
did you ask?
Are we gonna have bare roots of Jubilee? No, we're not gonna have bare roots of Jubilee. That they're all own root grown by our grower here in California. Is budded Miyabi still coming? Miyabi is coming as a rose. It's going to be harvested the end of this year. So I think I told everyone on my last live, and I know Heidi and Jenny wanted me like full transparency. So we had a beautiful crop of, I think like 5,000 to 7,000 Japanese roses. And there was a crop failure. And so we did not get any of those roses this year. And I'm very glad that we did not pre-sell them, because it would have been a disaster, an absolute disaster. But just know that like there's a reason we switched bare root growers. And now all of our crops are with our new, better bare root grower. We don't have crop failures. We don't have these issues anymore.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. But we had a final crop with a prior grower, and it had a crop failure, and it was Japanese roses. But Heidi made sure that even though we lost that crop, that she got those plants right back into production right away. and they're going to be ready at the end of this year. So she wasted no time at all, and she got those plants right back into production, like literally like the week that she found out that there was a massive crop failure, she got those plants right back into production for everyone. So just know that we hear you, we know you want these roses, and we took them elsewhere, and Heidi got them right back into production. So they're coming, I promise you. And those are the roses we're going to go up and check on the week of July 20th. We're going to head up to our grower up in the Central Valley, and we're going to go check on those Japanese roses, Miyabi and the other ones. They're all growing up there. So we'll take a little, if we're allowed, because it's not our field, if we're allowed, we'll take a little like video and sneak peeks and show you what the plants look like. But I know they're going to be harvested end of this year or January, like December, Jan is harvest season for those roses. So what?
Hi.
Why are you holding my hands down?
Just
Because I'm messing with my hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, my hair hurts.
Well, you know, it's
Yes, good job, Heidi. Yeah, we'll ask if we can share some pictures, but they are coming. I promise they're coming. And I just like to tell you guys, like, crop failures happen, and there's, thank goodness we did not pre-sell them, because then you guys would have been really upset. So it happens. It's horticulture. Heidi's had to drill that into me, because you guys know, for those of you that have been around a long time, Diane knows I am like people pleaser du jour. Like I literally breathe and live to please people. Like it is a huge, I think it's a great thing, because I want people to be happy with me and my company and what I have to offer. But it's also very like detrimental to me, because I get like very wrapped up in like pleasing other people. And Heidi has had to say to me, Gracie, this is horticulture. Crops die. Things don't pan out. Like until you have the plant, you don't have the plant. And I'm like, I know, but they were growing and you saw them 2 months prior, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, Gracie, it's horticulture. And so it is literally horticulture, and that's the way it is. And Heidi's been having to remind me, because I get like so wrapped up in wanting to like have everything for you and be like the superstar and like impress you and like just make you guys so happy with our roses. And she has to remind me that like sometimes it just doesn't work out. So anyway, it's the way it is. But we have so many amazing roses, like thousands and thousands and thousands of healthy roses. And so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks to Heidi.
Am I a people pleaser?
Yeah.
You are too. We're kind of a bad match in that respect. We're a good match. We're a great match, but like we're both very much people pleasers. We both want to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say before we go?
No. Are we leaving?
Well, unless they have they want to talk to us a little bit longer.
We can.
Yeah, that's life. I know.
That's
It's
the way
what
it
plants
goes.
are. It's plants. It's plants.
And I think
know.
that's something that we keep in mind too, when we try to keep in mind when things don't work out, or
Yeah.
you know, when things don't meet expectations. And
Yeah.
it's life.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
I know. It's really hard for me.
It's not gonna.
It's so hard for
It
me.
may ruin a day, but
Yeah.
you got to leave it there.
The cut roses really were tough for me. So when
Yeah.
Ryan and I were farming California grown outdoor roses, I was out here, like I was the grower. I harvested them, I processed them. I did all the things. He did all the things. Fermin did all the things. And like the amount of care that it takes to like package these California grown outdoor roses and ship them to people is like, it's not like the cut roses that we ship now. Like these outdoor roses are a totally different thing. And sometimes like UPS, FedEx, like it just doesn't happen. Right. And like we would package them perfectly and all the things. And like we would get nasty grams like, these are the worst roses I've ever seen in my life. And that because the box gets beat up and whatever. And my first instinct is to be like really angry, because I'm like, those are my babies. I grew those for you. Those are my babies. Like, ugh, I would get really, really, really upset. But I just learned to like let it go and just be like, UPS happens, FedEx happens, storms happens, delays happen, what boxes get run over by trucks, it happens. And like, just gotta let it go, right? But that was really hard for me.
It was tough.
It was so hard for me to do that.
And not just the beat up part, but if someone wanted 10 dozen or 10 bunches of one particular variety and we didn't have that,
Mhm.
we had 9. So then we had to call the customer and find out what they can use as a sub. If there's a palette, if
Yeah. it's tough.
another color, it was tough.
Yeah. Morgan can do that now. Hi, Morgan. So anyway, unless you guys have more questions for me, we have fun launches this week. We have the Friendly Roses tomorrow. We have some Gracie's Secret Garden roses on Wednesday. I forgot what date it is already. And then all month long, we have sales for the summer. And we have more drops of like Gracie's Secret Garden. We have a bunch of 2-gallon roses dropping. And
Your birthday.
my birthday, my 34th.
Congratulations.
No, I told them how old I am.
You get to
Last
turn
time.
34 again?
No, last live, I told them how old I am.
You're 35, aren't you?
Yeah, again. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. What was I saying?
All month long.
So Jenny, I was talking about Heidi. So now let's talk about Jenny for a minute. Jenny doesn't like being talked about, but we have to give her some
Okay, Jenny, cover your ears.
kudos.
Cover your ears.
Yeah. So Jenny has been working incredibly hard behind the scenes on our live shopping channel. And we're going to be going live with our live shopping channel in the middle of this month. I have the date, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to like put it out there and then have a delay. But Jenny has designed and built us an incredible set, and it's professional and beautiful. And she's worked so hard on this. You haven't seen the set, have you?
No.
It's going to be a surprise. We have to go pick it up on Saturday, or Leia or Fermin does.
Okay.
It's really, really beautiful. And she has worked so hard on it. And she's going to be running the live shopping with me. And we're going to have some incredible deals for you with the live shopping. So I'm excited. I just have to show up and talk about roses. Blah. But Jenny's doing all the hard work in the background. I would never be able to do the live shopping without her because it's a lot of technical work. It's a lot of planning. It's her and Heidi on the products and how it's going to work. I just show up and I talk about the roses. So it's very exciting. And then the other thing that I want to tell you guys about is that Nick has been working on so much great content for us on our Instagram and Facebook page, like doing reels. So go give Nick some love on those because Nick works really, really hard. And he's such an incredible gardener. Nick is so accessible too to everyone. He is such an incredible gardener. So follow along with Nick on his.
We got lucky.
I know.
We got lucky with all these people.
Yeah. Nice people.
Yeah.
So we'll have live shopping and it's going to be really exciting. Jenny will be on with me. I don't know how it's going to work yet. I just show up. I just show up.
That's going to be fun. A new chapter in our business, the live shopping.
Yeah. Nobody's like, I mean, we always do it first for roses.
Well,
I'm sure somebody will follow suit, but we always do it first.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we are. We're doing it and like really soon. Get ready.
Yeah.
So
well, it's exciting.
Yeah. Get ready. It's going to be fun. So, so we have so many fun things coming and Heidi will be here this week. Maybe I'll convince Heidi. We'll do like a quick hi for all of you and show you some plants. We'll see if we have time. And again, that 25% off sale ends tonight. So if you're thinking about any of those Austins like Brother Cadaffel or Jude or Falstaff, Mary Rose, or anything else, they're all on sale. So do you have anything to say? Oh, no. And we also introduced you guys to Henry. So I posted some photos of us with Henry this weekend on 4th of July. We went out. Henry is like an incredible like volunteer in his community. His wife and him also like foster children.
It was his first.
The first.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just gave a foster child back. He had to. Yeah. Sent the foster child on to her life. And like, it's like, I can't even foster kittens. I end up keeping them all. Like fostering a child. But he and his wife are incredible people. I have yet to meet his wife, but I know that she like fosters a child. So she must be incredible. But they volunteered in their community to help put on this huge 4th of July festival. So we went to support them. Huge. Massive.
Yeah.
So we went to support him, and Otto and Sons had their red truck there filled with white icebergs, and we met up with Henry, and Henry is really, really cool. He's a really good guy, and he works super hard. Ryan's been spending a few hours every day training him, so that Henry can slowly take over Ryan's role, and Ryan can help me more with all this stuff. And he's just soaking it in, right?
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
He's very eager to learn, and the employees love him. So
yeah,
he speaks Spanish, so it's like he gets along with everyone.
Yeah.
And Henry came up with this great idea. You guys are going to love this, and then we'll go.
They might not like it. They're not going to benefit from it.
Well, like Uline, like the supply company, all businesses order like supplies from Uline. We get rubber bands and bags and all this stuff. Well, Uline like lets you pick out like prizes. Like the more you spend, you get prizes. And so we've always given employees that we've had a chance to pick like a prize. So we'll be like, hey, Araceli, come into the office. You pick the prize this week. Or hey, Fermin, you come pick the prize. And they get like a grill or like a cooler or I don't know, all kinds of stuff.
Hat.
I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so Henry had this idea that we have a lot of prizes right now that like can be chosen because we've spent a lot with Uline. We have all this prize money, like Morgan's blue wagon, utility wagon in blue. We let Morgan pick a prize one time. So that was years ago. Anyway, so Henry had this idea that I know it's okay. That we'll like have a raffle on Wednesday with the employees, and everybody will get to pick a raffle and get a prize. And then we'll put some envelopes in with maybe some gift cards. Just to keep our employees happy because they work in really hot conditions and outdoors and so we want to keep them happy. So I'll be over there on Wednesday. Heidi will be here too. So we're going to do like a fun raffle. And so our employees get like a little present, which is free because it comes from Uline. They get to pick a present and all that. Yeah. So that was his idea.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think he did it at his previous place, but
yeah.
It's good. Fun to see.
Yeah, it's good. They were going to do it today, but one of our employees was out. So I wanted to wait until everybody's there. So anyway, I think that's it. We'll see you all later this week, right?
Will we?
I'm sure.
What are we doing?
I don't know, but we'll do something.
Okay.
We'll do something. I don't know what.
Well, Heidi will be here, so maybe the two of you go on.
Yeah, maybe I can get Heidi on like a little short live. Yeah, Heidi says a party. Okay, so we'll see you all later this week. I don't know when, but we'll get something penciled in, and we'll let you know about some other roses that we have that we're going to be dropping and all that, right? Now we got to drive all the way to Fillmore to get Fifi.
Have a good time.
You want to work out, don't you?
I want to exercise.
Yeah,
sure.
Of course he does. All right. I got to go get Fifi. Fifi gets her cast off in a week and a half. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Although she's pretty fast with that thing.
Yeah, but she can't swim. It's summer.
Oh, I know.
It's like we don't know what to do with her because in the summer we just would swim every day. We can't swim. She can't swim. She's got this giant cast on. So
that's one way to get it off.
Go swimming. Anyway, we'll see you in a few days. Thank you, everyone. And yeah.
Nick's live is tomorrow.
See you guys next Monday. Oh, Nick's live is tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Does she get lonely as the only child? No. Mm-mm.
Not as long as we entertain her.
Yeah, she's very needy though. It's okay.
She's good. She's very creative and a great imagination when playing by herself, but playing by herself is few and far between.
Steve says put her on a horse. I want her to start riding a horse. She's a little scared, but we'll see.
I'm okay if she doesn't.
Yeah, Ryan's okay.
I'm a little scared too.
Whatever. I'll do it with her. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.
Have a good night.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.